Get the kids back in school of all levels. I know the younger kids are all headed back. Both the college kids are home, and they'll be going back here toward the end of the week. And, I look, and one of the college kids made his way by the studio today. Anytime I see him, I'm thinking to myself, my goodness, he probably needs money. But you're just coming to visit. It is my oldest son. Those of you that have been listening, do you realize this is year 18 of Rick and Bubba?
That's really real.
So you grew up on the show, and Boomer, and if you listen to some of the old bits, I mean, so 17 years ago.
Can we not bring those up today, by the way?
Do you love when we play those bits?
It's just every time I come back,
kid.
Speedy likes to talk about how deep my voice is, and then y'all bring back one of those clips when I'm like 6.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
Got you.
I will say this: your clips, I don't think, are quite as embarrassing as Taylor's, though. That's the only good news. Because he got a paddling over his.
Yeah.
Shut up, Bubba.
And Greg's son Taylor and Boomer are 3 months difference in age, right?
Yes, sir.
Bubba, you'll turn 21
in March.
And he'll turn 21 in May. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
So they're very close in age, but you're right. Then so they on the.
Bubba, shut up. Bubba, shut up.
That was Taylor.
I wonder if any of his players he plays that coaches with now have ever heard that.
Yeah, he got a lot of trouble for that.
I know.
Yes,
I know.
so
I'm spanking. Sorry about that, T.
But first of all, son, I think I joined the staff in congratulating you on that great block punt back in the.
Thank you, appreciate it. I had to get in real shape to block that punt.
Do you
been practicing
how
all
bad
month long?
Because I know how bad I felt, and I apologized on behalf of our family to Garrett Harper's family, who actually did block the punt.
Yes,
but he blocked the punt wearing the same number that you've been wearing since how many? What game? When they turned you into 86?
Florida Atlantic was the first game. This is game 4, I think. Was when the first time I started wearing the number.
The number 86, and you were trying to explain to me because I'm a hater of duplicate numbers because it causes just chaos.
Yeah, try to be the announcer
with announcers and fans. But you sort of explained it because they've started allowing linebackers and defensive linemen and people to wear eligible numbers. They were out of eligible numbers when they wanted to move you to an eligible number at Auburn, and the only one available was 86, and Harper's 86, but y'all were never on the field at the same time.
Well, right, and this was actually his first. He's a freshman, so
right.
This was his first year, and for a while there, it didn't look like he was going to play, and then he got more and more involved in the offense and special teams, and so he was out there on the field about the same time I was. So,
did you know the minute he blocked it that there was going to be confusion, especially with you being tied to something like this show?
As soon as I found out that he was the one who did it, yes. But at first, you're not looking for the block punt, and so as soon as he blocked it, we were all going nuts. But yeah, as soon as I saw it was him, I was like, oh, that's gonna get a little confusing.
Well, and you, even though we thought most people would notice over the years that have been listening that you probably are not. Whatever he is, 6 foot 180, 190?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, and but there was just in the confusion, and then you didn't help because I've trained you to get the maximum amount of TV time.
Right.
You did what I've trained you to do, and that's go over and congratulate anybody who's done anything on the field, so you get on TV. Mm-hmm. So you go over to congratulate him, and just as the announcers are talking about the block punt. Mm-hmm. All you see is your back with 86 and Burgess, and then it just exploded.
I got all those same texts. People were just congratulating me, and then people would text me, but like, was that you? They got confused whether or not. Even people watching TV who said they tried to they tried to correct it live several times. So.
Yeah, the announcers did get Garrett's name on. Now, the first time they went you, and then they got it right. Unfortunately, the PA announcer in the Georgia Dome announced you as the person who blocked it and recovered it. And there were some people, this is what I like, is when friends of mine would congratulate you, I would say it wasn't you, and then they would argue with me that I was wrong. Like I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, I think you're wrong. That's 86. That's 80. No, I know it was 86. Well, then, yeah, that's Blake. No, there's two. It's another guy that Blake doesn't even play on the punt return. Yeah, well, you might not have seen it, but it was 86. You need to go back and look at that.
Yeah.
No, I know it was 86, but it wasn't. But that was not Blake. Well, was it 86? Yeah. Isn't that Blake's number? Yes. Yeah, that's Blake. And you're just like, no, it wasn't.
I think I actually settled a bet when we went back to the hotel. You know, two gentlemen had their, I guess one of them was his son, and you know, he told the kid to come over to me and ask me if had I blocked the punt and if was I Rick Burgess' son, and you know, at that point, you know, I had been asked so many times, I just started going with it. I was like, yeah, of course that was me. And so the little kid went back to his dad, and I think you know, I gave somebody $50 over that.
Really?
So I mean,
yeah.
somebody won a bet over me.
Yeah, I let the little boy win. And of course, you know, the oldest child of mine and the only daughter, Brandy, is home. She was at the game, and she decided that she would wear the national championship jersey from last year that y'all were given. Mm-hmm. Well, it's 63, which is what number you were last year and had been years prior in 3 games of this year.
Yes, sir.
And then there was the game you were 86, you were 63, 86, and 63 again, and that added to confusion. Mm-hmm. But she was talking about the Rick and Bubba part of all this. She says, "Oh, this is ridiculous." She goes, "I got all excited." She said, "Somebody wanted to have their picture made with me because I had on the jersey and they saw the name on the back." She goes, "So I'm getting ready to smile and she goes, you put on my best smile." And they said, "No, turn around. We want to take a picture of the name on the back." And they got a picture of her facing the other way. And she's like, "Good gosh."
No way.
"Oh, no, you're pretty and all that. Turn around. We want to see the jersey on the back."
That's funny.
So she told you about that,
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Yeah. So are you tired? I mean, season's over. I mean, the grueling work you guys go through, unbelievable.
Well,
how does it feel? Because it's about to start back.
It's about to start back next week. We start back working out like nothing ever happened. So
you know, the strength coach, all strength coaches all over the country are you know they all come from a mode, and I know you guys have got one that he just has a name that sounds mean.
Yox.
Ooh. Hey, Yox is coming.
Not the Yox.
He came home for the the holidays and after the game came back and we were talking and they'd shown some highlight and it showed Yox on the sideline. And it's like uncontrollable. He looked and he goes, "No, he's going to kill us this winter."
Well,
he thought our season was subpar and he's going to kill us.
He's got a brand new weight room too. So I mean, like he's got all sorts of brand new toys and I mean all sorts of things he's going to.
He's ready to move the bar up. No pun intended.
And one of the things is he's got we got brand new weight room and it's right next to the indoor. You know, it's like connected wall. You know, we used to have a little break. You know, if you're going to go run, then you got to go outside or you got to go to the other indoor. So you got a little break in between those. No, door right from the workout room to the field.
No, so there's no break. He has everything right there where he needs it now.
Right.
Wow.
All one.
What's the
location.
what's the thing that you dread the most out of workouts? When you go, "Oh gosh, we're doing that."
I think pushing boards up the hill.
Oh,
It's like we have this horrible green monster where it's like that old AstroTurf.
Yeah.
And it's a steep slope and you have to push a 2x4 right up it. And that's the only workout that I actually nearly gave up on. Because
Really?
because I'm a hard worker, if it's something's hard,
Well, you
I'll
get that
push,
from
I'll,
me.
I'll push through it, and even if I'm a little winded, but that one, I'm like on my hands and knees crawling up this hill, trying to get this board up there. That was probably one of my
So when
hardest
the murmur campaign starts, we're pushing boards today. You don't want to hear that.
Oh no. Well, it's a punishment too. That's what he makes you do. Like if you miss a workout,
You ever had to do that?
several times.
Really, a little late, oversleep.
Well, it's I'm sure you can test for this. It's hard to be on time every single time when you have to be there like 5:36.
Yeah. Well, not me. I was a workhorse.
Right.
yeah.
We're never late.
Right. No, you know us. We're all over it. So good to see you. Glad you're hanging out with us. So Blake will be here hanging out with us this hour, Boomer.
Now, can we ask Blake some questions too?
Rick,
You can ask him certain questions, but there's our questions.
Well,
you
I'm
can't.
not, I won't get you in trouble.
and
but-
sit on your dad's lap. Let's see if you've grown any.
Look at that.
When we come back, we answer it once and for all. Can Blake block me?
Right here, we got room.
Nah, I would, but I got to push boards today. We'll be back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.